Hi, my name is Odilia Fu. I'm a visual artist based in Florida, United States. Today is November 29th, 2024, a cloudy day after Thanksgiving. Thank you, Stan, for this opportunity to share my artworks and my inner world. What's my background? I was born and raised in Hong Kong under the British rule. Hong Kong was a British colony for over 150 years and handed over to China in 1997. My family and I immigrated to Los Angeles in 1996 and moved to Florida for graduate school. I earned a bachelor's degree in computer science and a master's in decision and information science. So I'm not from art school. I worked over 10 years in information technology before I became a professional artist. But I did have art education since I was 4 years old in a studio run by a family of immigrant artists from mainland China who escaped the Cultural Revolution. I learned all the fundamentals and techniques of calligraphy, drawing, and painting there. A lot of discipline, but little creativity. Later on, I participated in different art workshops and discovered the wonderful world of Impressionism and Matisse. My works are multicultural with diverse style, working between representation and abstraction. Majority of my works are small scale because my studio is my living room in a small apartment. I moved back to Hong Kong from Florida during the financial crisis and moved again to Florida after the outbreak of democracy movement in Hong Kong. I create my works intuitively as if I were writing a journal to capture life's moments and emotions. In this video, I showcase works created in both Hong Kong and Florida for over a decade. I explore the themes of identity, personal experiences, and history, inspired by music and poetry, making visual references to Japanese calligraphy and manga, using brushstrokes and mark making to build up the vocabulary of my own abstract visual language. The Chinese culture prefers sons over daughters due to their genetic and economic competitive advantages. It's not uncommon for education opportunities, rights to inheritance to be taken away from daughters and given to the sons. Wives are considered as possessions. My paintings are about female power, struggles, suppression, resistance, freedom, and rebirth. Growing up, art is my refuge and therapy. My biggest influences are classical music and abstract expressionism after I arrived in America. The art of Joan Mitchell, Cy Twombly, Julie Meritil, the music of Beethoven, Bach, and Mozart. The critical turning point for my art is the outbreak of democracy movement in Hong Kong when I was there during 2015 and 2019, where over 2 million people joined the protest. The dynamic gesture and turbulent atmosphere in my paintings try to capture the energy, emotions, and spirit of this piece of history. The whole situation resonates with the ideals of freedom and democracy in Beethoven's Symphony No. 3, Eroica, which is my favorite among the 9 symphonies. The second movement, which he titled The Funeral March, with emotional extremes, is a powerful evocation of the protest. What are you focusing on right now? I'm praying for a miracle. Currently, I'm taking care of a sick family member. I shift my painting style to focus on meditation and healing, something more connected to nature, to cultivate calm and peace. A piece of my artwork becomes a prayer. I'm in the mood for the music of Bach and Mozart. Bach 6 cello suites performed by Mo Yoma. Mozart Violin Concerto No. 3 and 4 played by Hurley Hunt. I also liked the Four Seasons performed by Annie Mutter. The biggest challenges of being an artist is the unknown about the future and the financial uncertainties. I basically surrender my life to God. What advice would you give to your younger self? I would say, don't take advices from others. Art is personal. Be original. Follow your heart and obsessions. Do whatever you want. Don't be pressured into creating works that fit into a certain style or collection. The only unconventional method and techniques I use is to paint with Japanese ink and sparkling acrylic on rice paper. I still prefer to use the traditional techniques. I prefer classical music when I work. What's the best reaction someone has had to your artwork? My collector once said to me that she was glad to own a piece of my artwork, a piece of my history, and it will be passed from generation to generation. What do you hope people take away from your artwork? In a world that seems to have lost its heart, people are having a hard time expressing their own feelings because of the lack of trust or love. I wish my artworks can arouse emotions in viewers. Like my favorite composer, Beethoven, his music expressed a wild spectrum of emotions, from deep despair to joy and triumph. His music is politically charged to explore the ideals of freedom, justice, and unity in all mankind. I wish that through art, we can love each other again. My Instagram is Odilia Fu. You can find more information about me by clicking on the profile link in Instagram. Thank you for watching.